Hello friends and family, and good evening from Gaitlinburg, Tennessee. Today we officially start our vacation. I am so excited to be here. We're going to be staying at the Fairfield Inn by Marriott. I do want to do an entire room tour and head over to Gaitlinburg on Main Street right there and check out one of the best restaurants from what I heard, the Cherokee Bar and Grill. I'm really excited to try that as well and see what all of Gaitlinburg has to offer. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. But seriously guys, holy moly, look at the view that you have here in Gaitlinburg. We actually almost stayed at this hotel at the end of the trip. When we're coming back from Memphis, we might actually spend a night at that one just to take advantage of the entire whole view that you get here in Gaitlinburg. But they even have some cabins and different types of places you could stay here at Gaitlinburg. Fairfield Inn and Suites is one of the newer hotels here at Gaitlinburg, Tennessee, but it's really cool, the views, because all the hotels are kind of very close to one another. These hotels here have a ginormous balcony, but we're going to head on into the Fairfield, and here's the little check-in area where you can park your car and head on in and get your keys. Of course, it being fall right now, I do want to point out how beautifully everything is decorated here at Gaitlinburg, Tennessee, with the corn stalks and the scarecrows. It looks really nice right off the bat. Look at this, inside of the flowers, they have some hidden scarecrows sticking inside there. A couple different colors. This one actually has a bunch of flowers. As soon as you come into the Fairfield Inn and Suites, they do have a bunch of different coupon books and different things to do here in Gaitlinburg, like the Ripley's Aquarium. They have the Ripley's Movie Theater, lots of Ripley's offerings. They have the Comedy Barn, let's see here, Pirate's Voyage, and all sorts of different things. Definitely take advantage of these, because you can get some really good deals on some of the different offerings here in Gaitlinburg. This hotel is very new and modern. As soon as you come in, there's a TV, some logs for the fireplace, lots of sitting area. I do like the rock work though, and all of the different trees. You definitely see lots of foliage and trees as soon as you come in. And check out the ginormous table area that they have. They have a huge table for chairs. Yeah, the theming in here is really nice and modern. They have a little market corner as well where you can get some of your different chips and snacks right next to where you're going to get your keys. And there's even this really nice section. It's almost as big as a cafeteria with the booths and different tables and chairs. It looks like they do offer some type of a breakfast, so we definitely will have to check that out probably tomorrow morning. But that looks really amazing. And all of the comforts here in Gaitlinburg, look at this, they have a fireplace going so you can enjoy your breakfast and watch the news. And then right past that area where all of the little food section is the fitness center. Actually looks quite expansive. You have some weight benches, a bunch of weights, and also treadmills down there. This is a really good size exercise center. Let's head outside though. I do also want to check out the pool area. It's definitely a little bit too cool to be outside in the swimming pool, but they do have a really nice pool area. It's a very good size. It's very secluded as well. I like how it has all of the different wood planking so you can't see in the area. The whole shape of the pool is really nice. Lots of seating outside here. And all of the seating does continue down this way, so this isn't rooms or anything right out here. You can just come out and enjoy the scenery, and it's nice and quiet. They have some TVs out here as well. I did also want to point out though, it also by the pool area is an enormous hot tub. You could probably fit a good 10 people out here. So you got your fitness center, a hot tub, more seating over here in this direction, and then the beautiful swimming pool. I do have to say though, just driving into Gaitlinburg, especially during the fall time, this is our first time here, literally ever. It was incredible. The mountain views that you get, the trees with the leaves falling, changing color. It is absolutely picture perfect. You're gonna want to stop by and take your time coming through the mountains, the Smoky Mountains, because there is so many awesome photo ops. Everything in downtown is decorated so beautifully. Let's head upstairs though. We'll do the whole room tour, and then we're gonna head over to Cherokee Bar and Grill and see everything that downtown Gaitlinburg has to offer. Okay, so we're going to be staying on the ground level 105, and we're going to head over to the room, but I do also want to point out they have different coffees, and breakfast is included here at the hotel starting in the morning, so it is from 6:30 to 10 a.m. Monday to Friday, Saturday to Sunday is 6:30 to 10 a.m. Let's head on over to our room though. Like I said, the theming in here is definitely very, very modern. I love it. Like the carpeting is really nice with all of the nice blue colors with the gray hues. Let's head on into the room though and do the entire tour. It looks like our room though is actually right by the exit. This is going to be perfect walking right down to Main Street. Okay, so as soon as you come inside of the room, you have this ginormous mirror. This is definitely perfect for getting ready in the morning. And as soon as you come into the left-hand side is the bathroom, it looks absolutely clean. It has a huge vanity, definitely enough room for multiple people. There's only one sink, but that is totally okay. Definitely sufficient storage. Then right underneath, they do also have like your towels and different amenities. Let's see what we have doing now. They have a huge round lit mirror, which is really nice. Extra items over here, so you have your towels, your washcloths. They have some makeup remover pouches. Really nice attention to detail, actually. Let's see what we have over here now. We have some cleansing bars, and then we have a moisturizing lotion. Okay, so that is really cool. And again, that tile and then the artwork, like the theming in here with the two colored wallpapers, actually looks really nice in this room. Here's the shower area. It does have the stationary like conditioner, shampoo, and your body wash. It comes in those little tubes here, so you'll just do like your normal, just push it down and it'll come out. There's some spots though where you could put your bars of soap, and it even has a handle here that's handicap accessible, so that is really cool. It has a huge shower head with a bunch of different settings on that, and again the tile work in here is just really nice. And then over here tucked away in the corner is the toilet. Okay, so right after you leave the bathroom area, you have this little cubby. You have some more shelves up here, and then right underneath you do have a fairly good sized microwave in case you're bringing home any meals from Main Street down there. We might be doing that tonight at the Cherokee Grill. Then right underneath you have some coffees, but this is nice though, you get them in the room and also complimentary at breakfast time. You got your coffee maker, and this room does also come equipped with a small size refrigerator for your sodas, your waters, and all sorts of little things. We do still have some of our stuff we just brought up though. Over here is some shelving. Let's see what we have doing. So this would be really good to like sit on, put your shoes on, but yeah, you have some shelving inside of there. That's really cool. Always good to have extra storage inside of a hotel room, but this room does feature 2 queen size beds, which is really nice. A very nice quilted blanket. This room's carpeted, and look at the headboards in here as well. Looks like you have 2 night lights on each side. These are definitely really nice for reading. In between the 2 headboards, you do have your Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott telephone with your room number and all the different numbers that you'd possibly need. You got an alarm clock, which does come equipped with some USB cords, so you can plug them in there, which is really nice. Even more USB over here and some of your standard plugs. You got a little Fairfield Inn and Suites ink pen and then notepad. I do want to point out also over here, look at this. This is like the coolest thing ever, this shade that they have with all of the trees. I love this. So you kind of still get like a scenic view, even though there's a hotel over there, you could still see the trees. And then there's a nice size chair in the corner. And then each room, of course, has your standard TV, which is positioned perfectly in between both of the beds. And then right underneath the TV, you do have more USB cords, or USB cable spots, I should say, which is really nice. Always good to have extra storage and space, but this is a very large size desk area with the chair, and has yet another drawer. This is perfect though, like if you have a laptop or you need like some little office space, that is really nice. Then they do have this entire area where you can hang your clothes up. It looks like they have your hangers in there. You have your ironing board, your iron, some more storage. You can't go wrong. Like this room definitely has lots of storage. I definitely do want to mention with this specific hotel, everything is very modern, it's extremely clean, and it feels like it's brand new. Like the comforters are great, there's no like stains on the carpet, no dust anywhere. It just feels really, really nice. That being said, we're going to head on down to Main Street in Gaitlinburg and explore it for the first time. So the great thing right off the bat from a beginner's perspective here in Gaitlinburg, like everything is in walking distance, especially if you're staying here like downtown like we are over at the Fairfield. It is literally just like wall-to-wall hotels, motels, which is really good because a lot of them are free parking and you don't have to pay to park down there. All right, we're just making our way here to downtown Gaitlinburg. You can actually see like the ski lifts taking people up. Look how high up that looks. That looks so crazy. There's a big drawbridge up top there. And also the Space Needle looks really cool all lit up at nighttime. You can actually pay a fee and go up there. I'm definitely not sure if I would do that. I'm definitely a little bit afraid of heights, but you can probably get an amazing view of the Smoky Mountains up there. And it looks really cool lit up at night. Also here at the Gaitlinburg Convention Center, it looks like they're having a craftsman's fair from October 5th to the 22nd. Here's the entrance, but again, everything is decorated so beautifully for fall time with all of the scarecrows and everything. And it's so nice outside, but they do have over 200 artisans. And they do have so many awesome photo ops, just like this one right here. You have two huge scarecrows with paintbrushes painting this jack-o'-lantern. These are so nice, like out in front of the convention center. Okay, so we were able to score dinner reservations online at the Cherokee Grill. So note to self, you can get reservations, you don't call, you can just order them online. I've heard nothing about good things about the Donut Fryer though, one of the homemade donut stores here in Gaitlinburg. I do want to head over there. We're going to do something a little bit different though. We're going to have dessert before our dinner. And speaking of dessert, holy moly, did they have a sweet shop here. Look at this, they got something for everybody, from M&Ms to all sorts of different types of gumballs and snacks. All right, I think we're gonna take a quick little pit stop into the Chocolate Monkey. They do have different candy apples and dipped bananas here, but look at this little ride. You can take a ride on this banana with a monkey on it. Like, that is really interesting, but they have hand dipped ice creams and all sorts of things. Let's see what we have doing here. Let's check out all of the different hand dipped apples that they have with sprinkles, M&Ms. It looks like they have peanut butter, some dipped with coconut. These all look so delicious. And I do want to point out they actually like hand dipped the bananas themselves here in the milk chocolate. They have white chocolate and then dark chocolate. Then all sorts of toppings you can get on them, like the Reese's Pieces. You can get your sprinkles. That's what Brandy's getting on hers today. That's really nice. And here's some really interesting desserts. Look at these. These are $3.95. These are Rocky Mountain, or I should say Smoky Mountain bear poop. It says, I didn't see a bear, but I found this special gift for you. Enjoy. You get your little bear poop there. And then they do also have some monkey poop over here. It's special gifts for you from the Smoky Mountains, some monkey poop. And right up ahead is one of the newest restaurants here in Gaitlinburg, Tennessee. Jason Aldean's one of my favorite personal country singers. I saw him in concert before and actually had the chance to meet him. A fantastic person. But this is the brand new rooftop bar that they have at Gaitlinburg. And look at that, you can actually sit on the roof and just enjoy the views here at the Smoky Mountains. All right, we're gonna make a pit stop into the village. There's 27 different unique shops in here, and everything is so beautifully decorated for the fall season, but I can't get enough of this. It's like you're transported into a different world, like when you come inside of the village. They have the old smoke and candy kitchen as soon as you come in on the left-hand side, but we're looking for the donut fryer. I'm pretty sure it's over here to the left. All right, let's head inside of the donut fryer. It's really neat. You can actually see where they dip the donuts and fry them right back here. It smells like amazing. You can smell the sugar, the powdered sugar. They do even have some Bigfoot drinkware here. These are $24.95. And of course they do have like their pullover sweatshirts that say donut fryer. And check this one out as well. I love the graphic on that. He's holding a huge plate of donuts. So it looks like they're steaming, just came out of the fryer. Okay, so definitely note to self, here at the Donut Fryer, you want to get here a little bit earlier to get the donuts. They were completely sold out of donuts for today, but they did still have some pastries. They call this like a square pillow. This actually has white cream on the inside. Looks like there's lots of sugar, so this is probably really delicious. All right, let's go ahead and try this white cream pillow. These are about $2.95, I believe. You can see the cream coming out the side and on top there. Okay, so the dough is really flaky. You can actually see all the cream on the inside. Like, they definitely don't skimp on the cream. Very delicious. Lots of sugar on the top, just like you would like a sugary treat. This is really, really good. Very good. All right, in the fountain here in the village, let's go ahead and throw an old coin in and make a wish. Yeah, lots of people are making wishes in the coin, but this is such an awesome photo op, especially at nighttime. Like, the fountain is all lit up, and there's even more photo ops over here with the scarecrows, pumpkins, and hay bales. They do have lots of stores packed in this little area. They have the day lily. Look at this, for lovers of gardens and birds. So if you're looking anything for your garden, or you're just a fan of birds in general, they have you covered over there. And right in the back section, tucked away, is Toy Crazy, a nice little toy shop for the kiddos. And I know Pepper Palace is always a fan favorite. Lots of people love their spicy foods. Looks like they are running a deal right now. They have some seasonal savings, 50% off select items. So if you're looking for any hot sauces or really nice things to take home, especially if you love spicy food, Pepper Palace is the place to go. But right out front here, they do have some of their hottest ones on display. Let's see what we have here. We have Hawaiian luau sauce. You wouldn't even think that'd be hot just by what it sounds like, but that is probably so hot. And then they do have some barbecue grilling sets there, a little gift pack of 4 different sauces. Okay, so the pastry pillow here at Donut Fryer was very, very delicious. I was hoping to get a glazed donut though. I'm plain and simple, just your normal glazed donut person, but the cream was just the right amount of sweet, not just over the top. The dough was really, really flaky and crispy, and it was really nice with the sugar on top. I did notice there was a ride Earthquake right across the street though. I think we want to head over there before dinner and ride that. I couldn't believe there was an Earthquake ride across the street. Like, if you watch our channel, we're obviously big into theme parks. We're really excited to do Dollywood here at Pigeon Forge. But there's an Earthquake ride in Gaitlinburg. That's crazy. Like, I haven't ridden Earthquake in so many years at Universal Studios Florida. So we can kind of compare the two. I'm assuming it's not going to be as good as Universal, obviously, but it's got to be very fun nevertheless. Okay, so here we are at Earthquake, the ride. It says Caution Earthquake Zone. I love like the retro theming here with Earthquake, the ride. And you do even have like some old movie posters and whatnot going on the side here. Let's see what we have doing. Earthquake, the ride, high-tech special effects action. Look at this though, the whole building is actually moving on the inside. This is really neat though. I like how they have the track ending over here. The adult tickets are $14.99 and child's are $10.99. All right, we're gonna go ahead and board the ride vehicle. Earthquake, the ride. Over here is your boarding area. Let's head inside. Yeah, it looks a little bit dark in here. Let's see what we got doing. Okay, so you do have some seating. I think me and Brandy's gonna sit front row.
We're out of control.
Okay, yeah, there's a big gorilla right there. It says danger, danger. The thing keeps moving as well. Look at over here though. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh. That was so cool. Like, I wasn't expecting the alligators down there at the bottom. Looks like we're going back to the gorilla. Oh boy. look, the gorilla's coming out. He's coming out. Oh dear. Okay, let's see what's going on. It's getting dark in here. It is getting dark in here. Oh, there's lots of rats up there. Okay, so that was not at all like the attraction at Universal Studios Florida. I should say the old attraction. Like the seat definitely tilted you up and down and jolted you. Like I wasn't expecting all of that. And at the end there, the gorilla cage opened up and the gorilla popped out a little bit. That was really neat. And like when the ceiling was caving in, there was a bunch of rats on there and some alligators underneath. So it definitely catches you a little bit off guard. I was kind of hoping though like they would have the water spilling and whatnot, but there wasn't anything like that. But definitely a fun little attraction here in Gaitlinburg. Let's actually take a quick little pit stop here into Gaitlinburg Teas and Souvenirs and check out some of the classic like take-homes you can get, like your different hoodies and t-shirt offerings. Here's some of the pullover sweatshirts that they have. Everything is embroidered on here. It says Gaitlinburg, Tennessee. These are $26 a piece. Then over here you have the Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. I love the bear that's embroidered. That actually looks really neat. They do have this in a couple different colors. That one's $29.99. They definitely have something for everybody in these stores though. This is another really nice pullover. These are actually really heavy, $32.99 for that one. Then over here, this one is like a terry cloth material with like almost like a Letterman jersey. This is really fuzzy. It says Gaitlinburg, Tennessee, $35.99. And definitely it's the weather here at Gaitlinburg, so they do also have some Gaitlinburg beanies. Here's a couple really cool t-shirts that they have. This one says Bigfoot saw me, but nobody believes him. Gaitlinburg Pigeon Forge. I love that. That is really cool. They have Smoky Mountains, established 1934, Pigeon Forge, Gaitlinburg. And check this one out, what they have at the huge Jeep. It says Premium Quality Limited Edition, Great Smoky Mountains, but they do have tons and tons of different t-shirts. I really like the ones here with the trees, the mountains, and this one has Bigfoot as well. It says Tennessee, 1934. That's the great thing I've noticed about Gaitlinburg so far. Like if you've ever been to like a boardwalk or someplace like that, we've been to the Jersey Shore a bunch of times. They have a bunch of like the beach shops where you can get your homemade t-shirts, like they press them for you right on the spot. They do have a lot of places like that here in Gaitlinburg. Right up ahead is one of the newest attractions here in Gaitlinburg, Tennessee, Sky Park. Here's the entrance right there. It's actually located right next to the Gaitlinburg Inn, but I did want to show up here everything that's lit up. This is what we saw when we came down our walkway from our hotel, but you can see again like the ski lift going up, the drawbridge is all lit up there for Sky Park. But check out the theming again here for the fall time. This guy here on his t-shirt says Gaitlinburg, Tennessee. He has a really large size bear on his shirt and he's picking the banjo. I love that. Look at his hat too. If you are interested in purchasing tickets for Sky Park here in Gaitlinburg, it does look like the adult tickets are $34.95. Then the junior child tickets are $22.95. And holy moly, look at this right across the street. They also have a Ripley's Believe It or Not here at Gaitlinburg, Tennessee. I love this. Look at all the bears up there. They're picking the banjos. I do want to see what we have doing on the inside so we can kind of give it a little once over. Look at the huge Godzilla statue that they have. You can come check Godzilla out if you like. It looks like he's made out of different metal arts. Like that is really cool. He is very large too. Probably a good 12 feet tall. Over here you have a ginormous King Kong. Yeah, the theming inside of some of these Ripley's, believe it or not, is really neat. Look at the shape there of the United States with all of the different license plates. That's really neat. There's a huge elephant right up ahead. There is seriously so many restaurants and things to do on every corner. Right across the street is one of our favorite restaurants at Universal Studios. At City Walk, they have Bubba Gump's. And then right across the street over in this direction with all the neon lighting, they have Mellow Mushroom, the pizza bakers. We ate there at St. Augustine, Florida. It was very, very delicious. But I've never heard of Dick's Last Resort. We haven't eaten over there before. And then right up ahead, they do also have the Hollywood Star Cars Museum. I do want to show you some of the different cars that they have. Look at this little guy. You have Herbie the Love Bug, number 53. Look at that, such a cool photo op. You could take advantage of this and not even go inside of the attraction. That is really awesome. Then right over here is a ginormous Avengers Hummer that they have. Yeah, that is really cool because they do have a bunch of the Marvel Avengers back there. They have Thor, Captain America. Let's see here, we have the Hulk. This looks really neat though. I love the signage too for Marvel Studios Avengers. Let's see what we have doing on this car. This is a 1972 Chevy Nova. Oh boy, okay. Driven by Letty Ortiz in F9 Fast and Furious 2021. Look at that. It does come with their certificate and everything. This was driven by Letty in Fast and Furious. How amazing is that to see this here in Gaitlinburg, Tennessee? I am such a fan of Fast and Furious. Really, really awesome to see this here. Actually, it looks like it's in perfect condition, but you can kind of see inside of the museum a little bit. Like they have a statue back there of Batman and Robin. I can see the Batmobile. We actually just made our way back outside the entrance here to the convention center in Gaitlinburg. I do want to show you some of the offerings that you can purchase here. Look at that. It actually shows you the artisan carving out the bear out of the wood, which looks really nice. But the cool thing is they do have a bunch of them on display. Look at them holding some welcome signs. Like, I can't believe how they can do this. Like, very cool. This one is ginormous. Like, you have a mama bear and 3 cubs all stacked on top of each other. These 2 little guys have some welcome signs, and they do have a couple other bear statues here as well. And then right across the street from the convention center, they do also have one of the mirror mazes. I was never too good at these, but it looks like they do have quite a few people going inside there. Okay, and here we are at the Cherokee Grill Steakhouse. I'm so excited to eat here. I love the signage that they have, the rock work, and then they have like a little pond right here, which is really, really nice. Definitely sets the ambiance and the mood. This is basically right at the end. Look at this though, they got these posts with some fire going on, and it's also decorated very beautifully for the fall season and Halloween. This guy's got a Gaitlinburg, Tennessee shirt on. And the great thing about the restaurant here, Cherokee Grill, they do have a whole menu outside on display so you can check everything out. Some of the entrees that they have are Smoky Mountain fried chicken with garden vegetable gravy, rotisserie chicken, chicken tenders, southern fried catfish. That sounds really good. Charbroiled shrimp, herb crusted trout. So they do have like steaks and chickens and different things. Here's the New York strip steak. They have teriyaki sirloin, prosperity steak. Listen to that. That's a 10-ounce sirloin marinated with olive oil, garlic, pepper, and Worcestershire sauce. That sounds really delicious. They have filet mignon, 7 or 9 ounce, some ribeye steaks. Then over here's a bunch of the different starters they have. They have crab bisque soup. Let's see here, spinach artichoke dip, charbroiled shrimp, chicken tortilla, we'll call that tortilla. Let's see here, with pulled chicken, oven roasted garlic, tomato, spinach, red pepper, and cheese. That sounds really good. And they even have some Maryland crab cakes. When we were pulling into Gaitlinburg earlier today, like the line outside here was very, very large, and it does look like there's still a line for tonight. So definitely call early or get your reservation online. I did want to point out how beautifully themed it is inside of the Cherokee Grill. I love the lighting fixture with the arrows that they have. It's a very like barn feel with all of the wood and then the rock work, but the seating in here is really nice. Like this whole area is like encapsulated into its own area for a large table. There's more brickwork and plenty of seating. I'm really hoping we actually get a spot by the window where we can see outside. Okay, so for our appetizers, my mom got the crab bisque soup. This is the cup. You could also get a bowl, and right over here is the spinach and artichoke dip. It looks really good with all the cheese. That's really crusty on the top. They do give you quite a good serving. I believe this was $12.95, and it also comes with a huge basket of chips. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the spinach and artichoke dip. Again, that cheese is just melted perfectly. This looks really, really good. Piping hot and creamy, just like it should be. Yeah, I'm excited to try this. All right, let's go ahead and try the spinach artichoke dip here at the Cherokee Bar and Grill. This is very, very hot. You can see the steam coming off it, but it smells really delicious. Thank you. This is really good. The cheese like crusty on the top. Definitely makes it kicks it up to the next level. I did also want to mention, also with your meal, they do bring out like a whole loaf of bread that's made homemade here. You can see like different spices and different things like on the crust of the bread, and also the butter, of course. Let's go ahead and try the bread here at the Cherokee. It has a different taste to it. You can really taste the spices. It's very hot and fresh. Very good. Very, very good. All right, so for my meal, I went with the 9-ounce filet mignon, well done. You can see the grill marks. That looks really, really delicious. I also got the sauteed onions. They do give you a really generous portion of those. And then there's like this cheesy potato mixed with sour cream. This sounded incredible though, when the waiter was telling us like all the different ingredients. But this steak looks really good. I think I actually want to start with the potatoes. Look at these things though. It's very crispy. Oh boy. Yeah, these look extremely creamy. Check out the inside of that. Yeah, that looks really, really good. All right, let's go ahead and try the potatoes. Again, like these are crusted on the top like they were put back in the oven. I'm not sure exactly what to expect here though. Let's give these a whirl. You could definitely taste the cheddar cheese. It's kind of like shredded potatoes with cheddar cheese. I do get a hint of the sour cream, but like with the crispy cheese that's melted on top. That's really good. Very, very good. All right, let's go ahead and cut into this filet mignon. This looks so good. Oh yeah, it's gonna be very tender, you can tell. You can kind of almost like fork it apart. Let's see here though. Make sure this puppy's well done. And then we're gonna put some onions on top. Oh yeah, that is perfectly cooked. I do want to get some of those onions that we ordered as our side dish and put some of those on top of the old filet here.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's go ahead and get the perfect bite of filet mignon with the sauteed onion. The filet absolutely doesn't have any fat whatsoever. It is like melt in your mouth, tender. Just the combination, obviously, with sauteed onions, it always works really well on a steak to begin with. But yeah, this is really good. Very good. We had such a fun time today here in Gaitlinburg, Tennessee, over at the Cherokee Grill. Like the food was very, very good. The steak was delicious. The casserole potato, the bread, and the spinach artichoke dip was all phenomenal. I did also want to mention my mom really enjoyed the crab bisque soup that they had over there at Cherokee Grill as well. There is so much to do and see here in Gaitlinburg. You couldn't possibly do it all in one day. It was really cool to go on Earthquake though. It wasn't like anything like the Universal attraction, but still, it's just really neat to do something different here on vacation. Such a fun time though, for sure. It was crazy though. We had to end the clip there at the end. I don't know if I got enough footage, but there was a huge black bear across the street. Like it's kind of like unsettling a little bit. You're leaving the restaurant and potentially there's a big bear out there. But I think I got a little clip of like 2 or 3 seconds of it maybe at the tail end. So always be careful of that. Because of course all of the Smoky Mountains are here, so all the bears come down at nighttime when the crowd levels die down a little bit and when the restaurants throw away the food. Definitely be careful of that, but it is absolutely just picturesque beautiful. It's decorated so nice for fall here in Gaitlinburg. I just had a great day. If you'd like to further support the channel, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box of this video. But if you liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.